Hooray! Here we are.
Good evening.
How's everybody doing?
Good evening.
I am so excited for this evening. I am awful at quizzes myself, but I'm ready to have some fun.
I think before we do anything more, I know Faye's getting her tech ready, but I think we just have to admire Faye's amazing sparkly outfit that she's put on especially for the evening.
I agree. Looking fabulous.
Can you hear us, Faye? I don't know if you can hear us.
Thank you. Not very well, no, sorry. My headphones are playing up. Can you hear me?
Oh, we can hear you fine, yeah. I was just admiring
it's
your
intermittent.
outfit.
I'm going to try something else. Sorry, guys. Just want to get this sorted before we start.
So welcome, everybody. It's so good to see so many people with us. Do make sure you use the comments. Keep letting us know that you're there. If you're in a team, then give us your team names as well. The more amusing, the better. It'll be great to see those as we go along. And just thanks for joining us at the end of our amazing 3-month Keep the Door Open campaign. Tonight is a night of celebrating everything the Door's been doing over the last 3 months. Saying a big thank you to you guys for all that you've done to help us to keep the door open and keep us going, and to just have some fun and enjoy ourselves. And hopefully some of you will be able to show your amazing general knowledge off. Faye, can you hear us now? Are you all right? She's still just looking amazing.
Yeah, I can hear you, yeah.
Excellent.
Hi, good evening,
fantastic.
Everybody.
So, Faye, thank you for joining us and for hosting us this evening. It's wonderful to have you with us, and it was great that you featured us in your show over the last few months and on Radio Gloucestershire. So it's been amazing to work with you. So thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, it's great to support a local charity. You know that I live in Stroud, and I really believe in you guys as well. So it's fantastic to be part of something like this, and it's all been really, really difficult, hasn't it, over the last few months? Not seeing our friends, not seeing our family, and this is a lovely way to get together and do a really good thing as well by raising some money for the Door. So yeah, I'm your host for this evening, and as Barry said, we're going to have some fun. And I just want to say hello to Anne, who's working behind the scenes and doing all the technicals tonight as well. So we've got 7 rounds of questions tonight, 5 questions each. And what we're going to do after each round, if you can just post your answers and how many you got right onto the Facebook feed, and then we'll try and give you a mention throughout the evening tonight. It's just going to be 1 hour, and what we're asking for is a donation of just £3, but if you can donate any more money, that's brilliant if you're able to. I know we're trying to raise £189 tonight, so that is our target. So if you can give generously, we will be very, very pleased and really grateful to you for that. So what you need to know is thedoor.org.uk/donate. So that's thedoor.org/UK/donate. So 7 rounds of questions. We've got science, art, geography. We've got the picture round, and then we're going to have a short break, music, film and sport. And there'll be an opportunity to kind of comment, like I say, throughout, and we'll try and read your comments as well. Please include your team names as well, because we'd like to give you a shout out and where you're doing the quiz tonight as well. So so that's about it. Are we all ready to get going then, team?
I think so. I've just seen team which I think is my top team so far. But do comment your team in the comments.
Oh, no. You can't have favourites, Rosie. You can't have favourites.
Yeah, if other people post them, it might change. So get them posted. Give us your team names.
So Barry's going to start off the first round.
Yeah, fantastic. Thanks, Faye. So yeah, our first round is going to be science. Before we do that, I think it would be good to just celebrate how much money we've raised over the last 3 months. So at the beginning of lockdown, we calculated that we thought we would have a shortfall of around £30,000 throughout April, May and June. So we've done a whole host of different things, including 100k in May, lots of different events, lots of people raising money for us. So it'd be great to know how close to that we are. So I think we've got an up-to-date total. It's going to appear on the screen any minute now. So there we go. So we are at £29,810.27. Thank you to whoever gave us 27 pence. It all counts. So as Faye said before, if we raise just £190 tonight, we will hit that 30k target. So if you can donate, please do to thedore.org.uk/donate at the bottom of the screen at the moment. Right, so we're going to go to the first round. I get the delight of giving you the first set of questions, the first 5 questions, and my first topic is on science. You just write your own answers down on your own bit of paper. We trust you to score yourselves, and then at the end of the round, we'll go through the answers, and you can post in the comments what score you got. And as we go through, it'd be good to give us your running total as well, so we can see which team is doing the best as we go along. So we've got 5 questions on science. The first one is a multiple choice one to give you a bit of an ease into it. So how many teeth does an adult human have? Do they have 32, 24, or 36 teeth? So how many teeth does an adult human have? Janet's just pointed out the plant that I've got behind me, which is there, bought specially for during lockdown, because this is one of the rooms. This is actually my wife's office, so this is where she's been working during lockdown, working from home. So yeah, she's got that plant. Okay, the next question, question 2. Which is the only metal that is a liquid at room temperature? So which metal is the only one that's liquid at room temperature? Okay. Question 3. Which scientist wrote the book A Brief History of Time? So which famous British scientist wrote the book A Brief History of Time? I nearly gave you the answer then, so I have to concentrate more on not reading just what's written in front of me. Okay, question 4. It's another multiple choice one. What is the chemical symbol for potassium? Is it K? Is it A, K, B, P, or C, T? So is it K, P, or T? So what is the chemical symbol for potassium on the periodic table? And the final question in the science round. What is the name of the process by which a plant uses sunlight to convert carbon dioxide into oxygen? So question 5, what's the name of the process by which a plant uses sunlight to convert carbon dioxide into oxygen?
We marked on spelling for that one. I don't think I can spell that.
No, we're not going to mark anybody on spelling for anything, Rosie.
Oh, good.
Not because they'd have to type it into the comments as well, which would make it even more difficult. So I'll just give you a minute just to compare notes if you're working in teams, or scratch your heads. No Googling allowed, no phoning a friend, no asking Jeremy Clarkson.
He's useless anyway.
I know. Has he ever got anything right? Okay, so let's go through the answers to the first round, the science round. So question 1 was, how many teeth does an adult human have? And the answer is 32.
Oh.
Question 2, which is the only metal that's liquid at room temperature? And that's mercury. You'll know if you've got a mercury thermometer. Question 3, the British scientist that wrote A Brief History of Time was Stephen Hawking. Question 4, the chemical symbol for potassium is K. I don't know why, but it is.
Not Y, no. K.
No, it's not Y, it's definitely K. And question 5, the name of the process that a plant uses to turn carbon dioxide into oxygen is called photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. So you get 5 points if you get them all right. No half points, no contesting. Referee's decision is final. So if you want to post up how many you got in that round, and then we're going to move on to round 2. And that's going to be Faye doing art.
Wow, Barry, those were really difficult. Amazing. We're just obviously relying on people being very honest, aren't we, when they're posting their results?
We've got a few people that got all 5 right.
If you're too perfect, we'll know that you're cheating.
Yeah.
Good start with 5 points.
Yeah. Gosh, a lot of people that got all 5. Maybe they weren't that hard.
Oh, right. Okay. Maybe I should have made these more difficult.
Willow said she counted herself for the teeth question, and I think it appeared in the Draw Tries videos on our YouTube channel, so go and check it out.
Oh, Shona got 5 as well. Wow, there's some really clever people tuned in tonight. I wish I'd made these a bit more difficult now. So, yeah, my round is art, and it's 1 point per question, apart from question 4, so it's half a point for each right answer. So, are we ready? I'll read through them. I'll read through them slowly and then repeat the question quite quickly the second time, and then obviously give the answers out at the end. So, question 1. This is your art round. Which British artist created Unmade Bed? Which British artist created Unmade Bed?
Does my teenage daughter every morning count with an answer for that?
You just got to get back into it.
Okay. Question 2. What is the technique of painting in which small, distinct dots of colour are applied in patterns to form an image? What is the technique of painting in which small, distinct dots of colour are applied in patterns to form an image? Question 3. The 1930 Grant Wood painting American Gothic depicts a woman and a man holding what? The 1930 Grant Wood painting American Gothic depicts a woman and a man holding what? Question 4. Am I going too fast? Is this okay, the speed?
It seems like any of the answers, so carry on.
Question 4. Okay, so 2 half points for this. The Tate is a network of 4 art museums. 2 are based in London. Can you give the other 2 English locations? So the Tate is a network of 4 art museums. 2 are based in London. Where are the other 2? So 2 half points for this.
You're kinder than Barry, giving half points out.
Yeah, no half for me. Well, you thought mine were hard. Those are really hard as well, Faye. So I think we obviously had the right categories. I think I knew one of those.
Okay, and finally, question 5. What's the name of the British artist who owns Teddington Manor in Gloucestershire? What's the name of the British artist who owns Teddington Manor in Gloucestershire?
I think I know that one. It's the only one I know.
Well done. Okay, we ready for the answers? Yep, let's go for it then.
Yeah.
So, Question 1, which British artist created Unmade Bed? It wasn't Barry's Daughter, it was Tracey Emin. Well done if you got that one right. Question 2, what is the technique of painting in which small distinct dots of colour are applied in patterns to form an image? It's pointillism. Well done if you got that one. Question 3, the 1930 Grant Wood painting American Gothic depicts a man and a woman holding a pitchfork.
It wasn't an American
Question
Goth,
4, so 2 half points for this. Pardon?
So it was, they weren't holding an American Goth. I got that wrong. Sorry.
Question 4, the answer then. The Tate is a network of 4 art museums, so 2 are in London. Where are the other 2? So half a point if you got Liverpool, and the other half a point for St Ives. And finally, what's the name of the British artist who owns Teddington Manor in Gloucestershire? It was, of course, Damien Hirst. Well done if you got 5 out of 5.
How did people do? I got 1. I got the Tracey Emin one, but I didn't get any others.
I knew Damien Hirst. I couldn't remember Tracey Emin's name. They were very good, Faye. Very challenging.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Sue got 0. Oh, sorry, Sue. Nick in Whitehill, 3.5. Oh, Whitehill Wallis. Sorry, that's the name of your. Sorry, that's the name of your team. I thought you missed an S out. Janet, 4 this time. Well done, Janet. Victoria,
I don't think we've got any 5 so far.
Remember that bed well. Oh, have I made you too hard?
No, that's good. We need a challenge.
Gingers and Ninjas.
Great name.
Out of 5. Lovely cakes, Di. Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh. Naomi, is that how you pronounce your name? I can't.
Neve. Neve, that is 3.5. That's excellent.
Sorry, Neve. 3.5, well done. Not bad at all.
Did way better than me. I'm very impressed.
Right, it's geography next.
It is indeed. I did geography GCSE, but I wasn't ever any good at it. So I'm sorry if questions are not that great. Well, we'll see. But question 1 in the geography round. What is the longest river in the UK? Question 2. What is the world's largest continent? Question 3. What is the world's largest desert? Question 4. This one's multiple choice. How many countries are there in Africa? Is it A, 24, B, 34, C, 54, or D, 64? And question 5, which Italian city is famous for its canals? So those questions again. Question 1, what is the longest river in the UK? Question 2, what is the world's largest continent? 3, what is the world's largest desert? Question 4, how many countries are there in Africa? 24, 34, 54, or 64? And question 5, which Italian city is famous for its canals?
Really good questions. Well done.
That last one made me want a cornetto.
What flavour cornetto, though? That's the question. That is not on the quiz. Yeah. I
heard an ice cream van go past my house the other day, and I ran up the street trying to trying to find it, and I couldn't find it, so I ended up buying a Magnum in the Co-op instead.
My dad always used to say that when they played the music, they'd run out of ice cream. It took me ages to realise that wasn't true.
That's cruel. I
agree.
We get confused. We get confused with the ice cream van and the sandwich van that goes round. There's like very distinctive music that they play, but they sound quite similar around the Ebley area. So we get all excited when we hear the sandwich van, and it's not the ice cream van.
No.
So I've just seen in the comments a couple of people said I went a bit fast. So do you want me to read the questions again?
Yeah, go through them again, Rose.
So question 1, what is the longest river in the UK? Question 2, what is the world's largest continent? Question 3, what is the world's largest desert? I very nearly spelled that dessert, but they are very different things. So I'd like to know what the answer that is as well. Question 4, how many countries are there in Africa? A, 24, B, 34, C, 54, or D, 64? And question 5, which Italian city is famous for its canals? I'll give you another 10 seconds before I do the answers. Gives me time to have a drink.
Vodka and orange.
Sorry?
Is it vodka and orange?
It is tropical juice. Very exciting.
Very nice.
Not allowed to drink on the job.
Exactly.
Very
Definitely
professional.
Okay, so the answers for the geography round. The longest river in the UK is the River Severn.
Whee.
The world's largest continent is Asia. The world's largest desert is actually the Antarctic.
Oh, controversial.
Ooh.
It counts as a desert, so that is the world's largest. Question 4, how many countries are there in Africa? There is 54. I did not realise it was that many. And the question 5, the Italian city famous for its canals is Venice. So that was the geography round.
Go on, Barry, sing it. Sing your.
No, you don't. You don't want me to hear. You don't want to hear me singing. It would definitely put you off your
Everybody sing it in their head, so you may as well say it. You may as well do it. Willow, yay!
Are you yaying Barry not singing?
Yeah.
Josh got 4. Very well done. Another 4 from the Whiteshill Wallies.
They're very consistent.
Another 5 for round 1.
4 for Let's Get Quizzical.
Good job.
Good name. I like that
Yeah.
one.
Neve got 4. Very well done.
Well done, Neve.
So we are at the halfway point.
Missy Smith, round 3, we got 4. Woohoo!
Excellent.
My mum got 5 out of 5, but she did used to teach geography, so
We'd have been disappointed if she'd have got less than that.
Very well done.
You didn't show the questions beforehand, did you?
No, I don't. I live in Birmingham and she's in Stroud, so we haven't discussed, I promise.
So do you want to let
Janet
us know
says
your
we're
running
getting worse
totals?
Each round, only 3 on that one.
Oh dear. Do you want to let us know your running totals as well? Because we're coming up for the halfway point. So it'll be good to see how each team or poor Victoria on her own is doing.
Shona said got 2 out of 5, but very pleased they knew Antarctica. Very good job. I didn't know if that one was a bit tricky. So very well done for getting it.
Hey, we're doing well with the money so far tonight. Thank you so much for your donations. You can still donate and donate on Facebook as well. The door door.org/UK/donate. It says here, Rosie, that we're going to have a little chat now. What do you want to chat about? Am I going to interview you? What do you do?
So I am a community youth worker at the Door.
So what does that involve exactly?
So before the lockdown, it involved running lots of youth clubs and lots of sessions in different places across the district. That all was put on pause in March at the start of the lockdown, but we very quickly went online and now run things 6 days a week online for our young people, and the Door do lots for the families around the district too.
And how's that been working out going online? Because obviously a lot of your work is face to face with the community. So how does that work going online?
Yeah, it's been very strange, but our young people are amazing. We've managed to do so many different things. So today is Challenge Tuesday, hence why the quiz is on a Tuesday. So each week we've been running lots of different quizzes and challenges and different events to do on a Tuesday. Just while we're talking, we have, I don't know if that was meant to come on the screen, but that we have a picture round to do in the break. So yeah, I have lots of different events. I even had to do a TikTok dance challenge last week, which I didn't win because I can't save my life. But yeah, it's been really fun.
I said to Barry when he came on and had a chat a few weeks ago, this was at the start of the lockdown, and I said, I really feel sorry for teenagers, wherever they are in the country, wherever they are in the world, the little ones are being catered for. And adults, we can look after ourselves, but it's that kind of that generation in the middle where they're really missing their friends and that interaction and going out and being with their buddies. So it's a really difficult time for people. Some people, especially teenagers at the moment.
I definitely agree, and we've been trying to bridge that gap. So we started doing youth clubs via Zoom as well, so to get young people to see each other through face to face, but through the screen. So just to bridge that gap where people are missing contact with each other and trying to fill things for them to do.
Yeah, thank goodness for the technology we've got at the moment. It's really helped people stay in contact, hasn't it? And communities come together. So it's been amazing time. There's definitely some positives come out of this time, isn't there?
Hugely, and a lot of people have commented that they don't want our virtual things to end after lockdown. So if anyone hasn't seen, go to thedoor.org.uk/virtual after you've gone to /donate and check out what we've been up to, because it's great. And I don't think I've laughed so hard in forever watching the videos that have happened. So I really recommend checking them out.
Well, keep up the good work. It's really appreciated in our community. Well done to you and all your colleagues. So shall we move on to the picture round then? So yeah, who's leading this? Are we just going to see some images now on our screens? Ooh.
And behind the scenes getting things ready. So
round 4, where in the world?
So this is your picture round. And I'm trying to look at it sideways, but it's not helping me figure out where they are. I don't know why I thought that would help.
I don't think I've been. I think I've been to one of those places. Maybe 2, actually.
I don't think I've been to any, but I could just be really bad at geography.
I can't remember one of them looking that colour or being that colour. I thought it was a different colour, but so I'm not quite sure I know where it is actually.
So while the pictures are up, if you guys want to get yourself another cup of tea or whatever your drink of preference is, and if you haven't donated yet, you can go to thedoor.org.uk/donate, and we'll leave the pictures up for about 5 minutes. So there's an opportunity just to have a little 5-minute comfort break, and then we'll be back with the answers in about 5 minutes' time.
I've just seen Willow comment that these are all destinations our garlic has been. If you have not seen the Door Tries videos, go and check that out. Otherwise, that comment will make no sense whatsoever.
And just to give you a helping hand on these questions, we'll give you a point if you get the country that they're in, and then we'll give you a bonus point if you can say which city or monument or location or whatever it is within that country. So there's a possible 10 points in this round. So it's a bumper round.
See, Serge.
Good luck, everybody. See you on the other side of the break.
Yep.
See you soon. Hello, hello. We are coming back
How are
in.
you doing? How's your break? I've got to admit something. I've just got a little cheeky beer from the fridge.
What was that about being professional and not
Cheers,
drinking?
Hey, I'm at home. Let's relax.
Yeah, that's right. It's party time. It's Tuesday night in Stroud. What more can you ask for? Just looking through some of the total
for staying
scores.
with us, everybody. It's brilliant. We've got. Sorry, say that again.
I was just going to say sorry, Faye. Just looking through some of the totals. So we've got a range of everything from 5 out of 15 through to, I think, our leaders at the moment are on 13 and a half. Which I'm just trying to find them again now.
The hill climbers.
The hill climbers. There we go.
Sophia, the hill climbers.
Yeah.
13 and a half.
So 13 and a half out of 15 is fantastic. Social Quiston, I can't say that. Willow's team, 12 out of 15. Quistensen. Excellent. So we hope that you are all refreshed and ready to go. Shall we go through the answers to these this picture round?
Yes, please. I didn't know any of them.
Here they come. So you can read that yourself, but I'll just read them out. So number 1 was Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. So a point for each. So if you got Rio and in Brazil, you get 2 points. Number 2, St. Mark's Square, Venice in Italy.
Famous for canals. Yeah.
Very famous for its canals. Yeah, it's second shout out tonight, Venice. Number 3 is the Brandenburg Gate in Germany. Number 4 is the Marina Bay Sands. The Marina Bay Sands Hotel in Singapore. And number 5 is the Japan Radio Tower in Japan. So,
I thought that was the Eiffel Tower.
Somebody just painted it red and white for the day.
I was like, that's not the right colour. I'm sure it's a different colour.
Well,
I'm so glad I'm not on anybody's team tonight.
Yeah. I thought 4 was the Grand Pier at Weston when I first saw it. So yeah, I think we're best presenting and not being on teams.
I agree.
So let us know how many you got from the picture round in the comments.
Steve got 3 out of 5. Well done.
Stephen got 8.
Well
Excellent.
done, Sue.
Well done. Another 4.
Got 4. Oh, the Whites Hill Wally's got 9.
Very well done.
So there we go. That could have been a game changer, couldn't it? So, yeah.
Bethan's picture is brilliant.
Yeah, my hair does that too a lot in the pain.
That was yesterday. It's so windy.
Yes.
So you've gone big, Rosie, but I think it's Faye next,
Well
isn't
done,
it?
everybody.
Isn't it the music round next?
I'm enjoying the spotlight, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, you know. Oh, that's it. She's gone.
Next,
Hooray.
Yeah, me next. Thanks for staying with us. This is going to be the point system on this is half a point for the artist and half a point for the song title. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to read you some song lyrics, and I want you to tell me what the song title is, and half a point for the song title, half a point for the artist. I'm going to read them and try not do it as you would remember the song. So I'm just going to read in my most boring, monotone voice. So I'm not giving anything away. I should have changed that stupid lock. I should have made you leave your key. That's question 1. So I'm after an artist and a song title, half a point for each. I should have changed that stupid lock. I should have made you leave your key. Okay. Question 2 of the music round. Seasons change and our love went cold. Feed the flame, 'cause we can't let go. Seasons change and our love went cold. Feed the flame, 'cause we can't let go. Who does that sound like? I've tried to include music from all different genres and eras, so you might have a chance tonight with at least one of them. Okay, question 3 of the music round. Tommy used to work on the docks. Union's been on strike. Tommy used to work on the docks. Union's been on strike.
It's so hard not to sing along to these. I've got my.
I know. But I tell you what, when I read out the answers, we'll all have a sing-song then. That's fine. Okay, so question 4. 15 minutes with you. Well, I wouldn't say no. Oh, people say that you were virtually dead and they were so wrong. Question 4. 15 minutes with you. Well, I wouldn't say no. Oh, people said that you were virtually dead and they were so wrong.
They all sound like Morrissey the way you're reading them.
Question. Oh, really? Question 5 in the music round. Searching every corner of my mind, looking for the answers I can't find. Searching every corner of my mind, looking for the answers I can't find. Who's that? And what's the name of the song? Okay, you ready for the answers?
Yes,
we're ready to hear you sing.
Ready to hear you sing. Okay, first question. I should have changed that stupid lock. I should have made you leave your key. It was Gloria Gaynor and I Will Survive. Go on, now go. Walk out the door.
Just don't walk out of the door quiz.
Okay, question 2 of the music round. The lyrics were seasons change and our love went cold. Feed the flame because we can't let go. It was Post Malone and Circles. Very up to date for me.
I have no idea.
Question 3. The song lyrics. Tommy used to work on the docks. Union's been on strike. We gotta hold on to what we got. Doesn't even matter if we make it or not. Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer. Well done if you got that one. Barry gave a massive clue away on this next one. 15 minutes with you. Well, I wouldn't say no. Oh, people say that you were virtually dead and they were so wrong. It was the Smiths and Reel Around the Fountain. Yes, I did sound like Morrissey.
Yeah.
And question 5, searching every corner of my mind, looking for the answers I can't find. It was Stormzy and Crown. Well done, everybody.
Yeah,
Can't find the answers.
I
How
couldn't find the
appropriate,
answers
says
either.
Sue.
They were brilliant.
How did
Fantastic.
everybody get on then?
I'm glad people
Don't worry, Rosie, I am singing. Well done, Missy Smith. At least I wasn't the only one. How else did you get on?
How's people doing? What were your scores for the music round?
Oh, Mike, 1.5. Victoria, I thought 3 was Tommy and Alton and Pinball Wizards. White Seal Warriors, Nick only got 2. Sorry. Oh, Hill Climbers got 4. Well done to Ian. That's brilliant.
Very well done.
Shona got 3 out of 5. That's a really good score. Well done. Kirsty got 4. Well done. That's a really decent score. Well done.
So what question was it?
Sophia, 2.
Yeah, it was half a point for the song and half a point for the artist. So maximum of 5. Oh.
Ian from the Hill Climbers says, actually, we got 2, not 4. Sorry.
Thank you for being honest.
It's the dodgy scoring system. Okay, is that it? Everybody got their scores in? Well done, everybody. So we're off. So it's Rosie's round next, isn't it? Film.
Yeah.
It is indeed.
We just rotate round. It's me for a minute.
Not anymore. So your film round, I basically made this round with films that I really like. So I'm sorry if you don't get many of these. But if you haven't seen them, go and watch them. Question 1 of the film round. What year was the first Toy Story released in cinemas?
That's just a question to make us all feel really old.
I am.
Yeah.
Question 2. What is the highest grossing box office film of all time? Question 3. What is the name of the spell used in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone to make feathers fly? Question 4. Cool Runnings is the story of which country entering a bobsleigh team into the Winter Olympics? And question 5. Which actor voices the character of Maui in Moana? So, those questions again. Question 1. What year was the first Toy Story film released in cinemas? Question 2. What is the highest grossing box office film of all time? Question 3. What is the name of the spell used in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone to make feathers fly? And Willow's just commented saying, make sure I pronounce it correctly in the answers. I will try. Question 4. Cool Runnings is the story of which country entering a bobsleigh team into the Winter Olympics? And question 5. Which actor voices the character of Maui in Moana? I'll give you a couple more seconds to get all your answers together. Are people ready for the answers?
Films.
No? You haven't seen any of them? Go and watch them. Cool Runnings is such a good film. So, the answers. What year was the first Toy Story film released in cinemas? It was 1995. And I'm going to make you feel even older by saying that was before I was born.
All right.
Thanks, Rosie.
Anytime. So 1995 was the year the first Toy Story film came out. Question 2, what is the highest grossing box office film of all time? It is Avengers Endgame.
Wow.
Question, yeah. It was a great film, actually. I really enjoyed it. Question 3, what is the name of the spell used in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone to make feathers fly? Is Wingardium Leviosa. Not Leviosa. And question number 4, Cool Runnings is the story of which country entering a bobsleigh team into the Winter Olympics? It is Jamaica. And question 5, which actor voices the character of Maui in Moana? It is Dwayne Johnson. But I will also give you a point for The Rock. So those are the film questions. Shona says, do we get a t-shirt for being 1 year out? Get satisfaction of being close. I don't know about a t-shirt, but
very, very good Popmaster reference though for all the Radio 2 listeners.
Yeah, that went over my head.
Yeah, that's because you were born after 1995, Rosie, and therefore you don't listen to Radio 2. Excellent. So Joe got 4. How come Rosie, that in both of your rounds your mum's done really well?
I have subjected her to several of these films several times in my defence.
The Hill Climber's got 5 again.
Very well done.
Yeah, excellent. Doing excellent.
Very consistent. 2.
And welcome to Hannah as well. Hannah's joined us late. If you have joined us late and you've missed the beginning, we will be streaming the entire evening's entertainment for you on Facebook. And I think it's going out on our YouTube channel as well later. So you can play along, albeit not live, but you can go and see the rounds you've missed later on. Yeah, thanks for joining us. Don't worry if you're late.
Social quiz distancing better than social distancing. I like it. Number 4, very well done. People did very well in this round.
Bethan got 5. Excellent. Very, very good.
Fabulous. Great job. A lot of people only got the Jamaica one. That's fine. That is the perfect one to get. Such a good film.
Classic youth work film as well.
Yeah.
Right then, so Barry's, you've got the final round and it's our sports round. We're doing quite good for time as well. Anybody think that we are professional timekeepers or do this for a living? It's fantastic. I know, yeah. So over to you, Barry, with the sports round.
Thanks, Faye. Yeah, I think that it's thanks to Anne for keeping us on track all the time in the background and keeping us in the right place at the right time. Thank you to everyone that's been donating as well. There's still time to donate at thedoor.org.uk/donate. So thanks for, we've had a few people donating already. So yeah, we're doing well and creeping ever closer to that magical £30,000 mark. Yep, so we're on to the final round, which is the sports round. Yeah, 5 more questions. The first question, I'm actually going to give you a possibility to get 2 points for it because there's 2 answers. So question 1 in the sports round. 2 British athletes won gold at the 2019 World Athletics Championship in Doha. So you get a point for each one of those. So 2 British athletes won gold medals at the 2019 World Athletics Championship. A point for each one.
Possibility of 2 points, and I've got none. Victoria said, scoring a 0 on this round. I am with you on that one.
That was the easy one. So we'll move on to the next one. Question 2. So
that was the easy one. Oh my goodness.
No, that was a tough one. Question 2. So in the relaunched Premier League, post-COVID Premier League at the moment, how many substitutes can each team use during a match? So in the current Premier League, post-COVID Premier League games, how many substitutes can each team use during a match? Okay, question 3, and this is especially for Missy. How many times has Lewis Hamilton won the Formula One World Championship? There were multiple choices of 4, 5, or 6 times. So how many times has Lewis Hamilton won the Formula One World Championships? Has he won it 4 times, 5 times, or 6 times? Question 4. When play was suspended in March, which rugby union team were top of the Premiership? I don't know if you picked up the motorbike just going past my house, then honest with that. So question 4.
The Formula One question.
Yeah, that would have been better, wouldn't it? Question 4. When play was suspended in the Gallagher Premiership, which rugby union team were at the top of the league? And question number 5, in which year did Andy Murray first win Wimbledon? And we should be in the middle of Wimbledon this week. That's why it's raining. So which year did Andy Murray first win the Wimbledon title? Mike's just saying, can I repeat number 1? So I'll do that. So question number 1, 2 British athletes won gold at last year's World Athletics Championship. You get a point if you can name each one, so 2 points, a point for each. Okay, so should we go through the answers?
Yes, please. I'm not going to know any of them.
Yeah.
Question 1, the 2 British athletes that won gold at the World Athletics Championship were Katarina Johnson-Thompson, KJT, in the heptathlon, and Dina Asher-Smith in the 200 metres. So Katarina Johnson-Thompson and Dina Asher-Smith.
That's a great name.
2 fantastic names, actually. Question 2, how many subs can be used per team in the Premier League at the moment? And that's 5. It's been put up.
How many is it normally?
It's normally 3. So I've increased it to 5. Question 3, how many times has Lewis Hamilton won the Formula One World Championship? That's 6 times. And question 4, when play was suspended on March the 8th, the rugby union team, which was top of the Gallagher Premiership, were the Exeter Chiefs. And question 5, in which year did Andy Murray first win Wimbledon? It was 2013. So you can get a maximum of 6 points in that round. Point for each of the answers in number 1, and then a point each for the others. So if you let us know how many you got.
I got 0. Didn't even get the multiple choice one right.
And if you
The answers were there in front of you.
yeah.
Got 2.
Well done, Gareth. Neve got 2.
Gareth got
Neve
2.
got 3.
Well done, Gareth.
Very well done, Victoria.
Stephen got 2.
Kemi got
Kemi
3.
3. Well done.
Willow got 4. Fantastic.
Well done.
And Nasha got 5 out of 6. Fantastic. I'm not surprised that you got lots of sporty ones right in your team. So if you want to post your total as well, and we'll for all 7 rounds, and we'll have a look at who's done the best out of everybody.
Hey, Barry and Rosie, we've and everybody taking part tonight, we've raised almost £100, and I imagine people will carry on donating once they see this amazing quiz and they hear the jokes, and they'll just say, oh, this is pure talent. You know, we need to give to this charity because they're just brilliant. The hosts are fantastic, and you know, the questions, the effort being put into putting on something like this tonight. Barry, maybe you can explain how this money will make a difference to your organisation.
Yeah, definitely. So we've been, as Rosie was saying before, we've been doing loads of stuff throughout lockdown to keep engaging with young people and their families through the crazy times that are going on at the moment. And the door is all about bringing hope into the lives of young people and their families, making sure that their future is based on the potential that they've got rather than where they've come from. And the future at the moment looks really, really bleak for a lot of people, doesn't it? And really unknown for everybody. So we're using that money just to keep doing what Rosie was talking about before in terms of online content. We are already planning for how we can reopen our youth centres, how we can get our youth workers back out on the streets to engage with young people where they are. And also for some of the more intensive support that we give people. So some of the one-to-one mentoring work that we do, some of the family support work that we do, helping families deal with what it feels like to be stuck at home throughout lockdown and be together and try to kind of live in each other's pockets all the time has been challenging for lots of us. One of the things that we've done is we've just launched a thing called the Door Line, which is a phone line that's available for 2 hours every afternoon for any young person to just phone up if they just want to chat with somebody. And so that's a new initiative that we've started through lockdown that we want to continue whatever happens in the future. So money will go towards making sure that can keep going as well. So yeah, just a massive thank you to everyone for all your support, for all the money that we've raised, not just tonight, but over the last 3 months. It's been a real blessing to us and a real humbling experience to see how much people have wanted to give to us. So thank you to everybody for everything that you've done.
Is there anything else we can do? You know, the general public, is there anything else that we can do to support the Door?
Well, our charity shop has opened again. So the shop is now open, slightly reduced hours, but it is open Monday to Saturday. So if you've got, if you've had a clear out during lockdown, then we would love your donations. But do also come and spend some money in the shop because every single penny of the money that's raised in the charity shop goes straight towards the work that we do. So that's a great way of giving back to us and picking up some good bargains in the same time as well. Just keep supporting us, keep looking out for what's going on. We've actually got another online event happening in 2 weeks' time. We've got an amazing group of opera singers, 3 young ladies who go by the name of Sorelli, and they were supposed to be doing a concert for us during lockdown, which would have been a great evening out and a good fundraiser for us. They're putting on an online event, so they're calling it From the Sitting Room, and they're going to be performing online for us again through this Facebook page, and that's 2 weeks today, so that's Tuesday the 14th of July. There's a Facebook event on it. It's on our website as well. So that'll be another great evening just to come and listen to their amazing voices and to donate through that evening as well. So hopefully that'll be a good time for everybody too.
Fantastic. Thank you for that, Barry. So shall we have a look at some of the final scores then, and people been posting their final scores? And yeah, we are playing just for fun tonight, but well done to everybody for taking part. It's brilliant to have your support. So let's have a look at some of the top scores then, shall we? Do I get the wooden spoon for 12, says Victoria. Oh, well done. That's a decent score. Wow. Bethan, 34.5 for Let's Get Quizzical. And saying thank you very much for setting up the quiz as well. They're going to donate now. That's really kind. Thank you. Ah, Joanna, hello. My colleague Joe. Final score for Joe and Mrs. D, 20. Wow. Decent score. Missy Smith, team with Missy and Angel got 16. Congratulations. Well done.
Excellent.
Is anybody
do
keeping
we?
a note of the top score here?
I think Let's Get Quizzical with 34.5 is the highest one. I'm just scrolling back through all the comments.
There is a 40 that I've seen.
Oh yeah, that's another one of your relatives, Rosie, is it?
It is. It is. I know that sounds convenient. I have a lot, to be fair.
He does have a lot of relatives. Yeah,
Oh,
so we got a 40
Mike
from
Ritchie,
Mike. So
40 points?
yes, I think that's the winner. So your prize, Mike, is our very greatest wishes and respect to you for getting so many. Brilliant. But thank you to everybody for being a part of tonight, for coming along and enjoying the quiz night with us. We were going to do a proper quiz in a proper venue where we could meet together, and we do still want to do that at some point in the future. But if you've enjoyed the quiz night tonight and it's something you'd like us to do again, then we are very up for doing another one, maybe in a month's time or something, perhaps with some different categories. So maybe you can suggest what categories you might want as well. But do let us know if you want us to do it again, because it would be great to have this as part of our regular events. And hopefully you've had a great evening and had as much fun as we have. Faye's got her party dress on. She's had a lager. It's like,
I'm going out clubbing now.
Yeah.
I don't know where, but you know.
It's a rave in Ebley. Victory Park tonight, we'll have a rave.
So we've got lots of questions on how much did we raise this evening. I'm not sure of the total.
There we go. So our total, £29,873.27. So just 100 and what's that? £27 short. So fantastic! Thank you all for giving.
On doing
yeah,
well
please
done,
do keep donating.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And thank you, Faye, for being with us as well.
And to Anne as well, who's been doing all the technicals backstage. So thank you very much, and thanks for joining us. It's been lovely and great fun.
Thanks, Faye. Thanks for being here. It's been great to have you with us.
Yes.
You're welcome.
And I think that's it. I think we're going to close down now, and then we can go and have another drink.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.